Help your wife to produce more oxytocin. Hey everyone, this is Chris Brown here again, and this is a picture of me and my beautiful wife, Linda. Now, in today's episode, we're going to talk about help your wife to produce more oxytocin. Now, you might also want to go ahead and check out our previous episode that we did entitled Oxytocin, the Key to Your Wife's Heart. Now, again, if you've seen some of our previous issues, we've talked about the importance of oxytocin and maintaining a good marriage. However, there are things that you can do to help her to produce more oxytocin. And you can do this by lowering your wife's stress. So how do you do this? Now, the first issue or the first area is financial stress. Now, according to an article on CBS News, it was entitled The Biggest Causes of Stress in America Today, and you'll find a link for that down below directly underneath this video on our blog. But it said that the number one cause of stress is financial issues, particularly among women. So as you've seen in some of our other previous issues, the number one reason for divorce is money problems, and the number two reason for divorce is neglect due to overworking. Now, perhaps your job does not give you the money that you need. Everyone experiences money problems at some point in their life. And as Bill Gates said, you have no control where you were born. So if you are born poor, it's not your fault. However, if you die poor, it is. Men today have wimped out because of doing work that they are comfortable with, that causes the family financial stress, forcing the wife to work when she doesn't have to, and depriving them of your valuable time because of your selfishness. And sure, everyone goes through financial hard times. However, you were not born knowing how to walk, talk, or even how to drive a car, were you? These are all skills that you learned them when you needed them. So isn't it time to get this part of your life handled and become the leader your family needs you to be? Now, this is not your fault, because the real problem is not lack of testosterone, but rather estrogen in your body, which has turned so many men into scared little girls. Be sure to check out our issue, When Men Used to Be Men, if you haven't done so already. And again, you'll find that down below on our blog. Now, the second issue is take her on a vacation. Now, a study from Radboud University in the Journal of Occupational Health said that people feel healthier, are in better mood, and have higher energy level and have more life satisfaction when on vacation. And the U.S. Travel Association says that 79% of marriages improve after returning from a vacation, and 77% of married couples who travel together say they have a good sex life. Now, the third area is help her to have a healthy adrenal gland. Now, as time goes by, the two of you slip into a routine, and you may have less sex, which is what produces the high levels of oxytocin in the first place, as well as married couples also gain weight after marriage. And if the two of you have let this go on for a while, her health may not be in a condition to produce adequate amounts of oxytocin. Now, if her body is not producing enough oxytocin, it is probably because of unhealthy adrenal glands. And the way to nurse the adrenal glands back to health, as you see in the video below, is vitamin C, which requires more vitamin C than almost anything else in the body. So that's why it's very important for you to nurse not only your adrenal glands, but her adrenal glands back to health. Now, again, as you see in the video down below, if you're on our blog, you'll also want to avoid synthetic vitamin C, because within about 40 minutes of light and water, it turns into a mild poison and there is no vitamin C left. So what you want to do is you want to find natural sources of vitamin C. Now, again, if you're watching this video on YouTube or if you're on our blog, you'll be able to find the whole article down below. And there's a number of different resources. Most of those resources I don't even know how to pronounce. So again, be sure to watch the video and watch the video down below, because I can't even pronounce most of those. But personally, here's what I do. Personally, I eat pine needles. You could also take pine needles, put it into boiling water, turn it into a tea as well. But the reason I use pine needles is because pine needles has 300 times more vitamin C than oranges. So a lot of times people say eat oranges, drink orange juice for vitamin C's, but again, pine needles have 300 times the amount of vitamin C that oranges and orange juice does. Now, the fourth area is to avoid stimuluses. So you want to avoid stimuluses like coffee, sugar, and coffee because these attack the adrenal glands. A lot of these energy drinks, that's also not going to be very good for you. It attacks the adrenal gland. So again, you want to have a healthy adrenal gland. Okay. So I hope you enjoyed this episode. Again, if you're watching this on our blog, you'll be able to find the whole article and all the resources down below directly underneath this video. You'll also be able to see that on if you're watching this on YouTube. Just check out the resources section down below. But today's episode has been brought to you. I also want to encourage you to check out some of our sponsors down on the page below as well. And again, as we've mentioned, that vacation. So according to the U.S. Travel Association, it says that 79% of couples agree that their marriage has improved after returning from a vacation. So I want to invite you to check out the resource down below directly underneath this video. We've partnered up with a wholesale travel agency. We want to bring you what we call as the Endless Honeymoon Package that gives you the best price anytime you travel, or 150% money back. They also have pre-made mini vacations to make sure that you're going on vacations many times, and those give you the best price guarantee, or you go on the vacation for free. Plus, when you shop at places like Apple and Walmart and Target, the money that you're normally spending on your normal everyday things, that money, a percentage of that money will be rewarded back to you to help you to finance your next vacation. So if you look down below directly underneath this video, if you're watching this on our blog, you'll be able to find a link for that. I also want to encourage you to check out our other program that we call as Love Potion number 2, which is how to produce high levels of oxytocin, not only in you, but only in your wife. Because again, oxytocin is a bonding hormone. It makes your wife fall more deeply in love with you, and it makes you as a man feel more committed and loyal to your wife. So these are all very, very important chemicals, brain chemicals that naturally occur in your body to help you to have a good marriage. But there's little tricks that you can do to basically hack or hijack your brain and your wife's brain to make you have a better marriage. But again, I hope this information has been helpful. Again, check out some of the resources down below directly underneath this video, whether you're watching this on YouTube or you're watching this on our blog as well. But take care, everyone. I had a blast filming this video for you here today. But take care, and we'll see you in our next video. Bye-bye now.